Ba 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 ba. Hello, gamers. I'll make myself a little bit larger. Hello, gamers. We're back at it. I have to get it started again. We have to. Chat. We've got the chat right here. Bam bam bam. Time to. Let's go. Ranked is out. The ranked update is here. For Deadlock. It's very exciting. Very exciting times. Amina. Uh-oh. This is not good. Calico banned, that's why. I dodge? That's fine. We'll use Ido's stupid Bina build.
The other vampires are old and weak, not in power but in spirit.
Oh, that's a change my quick buy setting.
But not you. You have the chance to lead the barony of New York to new heights. But first you must complete the ritual.
My friend here is not up to too much. He's just a dynamo.
Might want to go to the curiosity shop.
There you go.
Let's take out Victor.
Missing everything.
I see Krill.
Don't have a chance.
Where's my guy?
You're a wicked man, Tristan.
The beginning of the end. I hope I don't bend my umbrella beating them to death.
Oh, Lane's not too good. Lane is also not scary though. My guy's not really doing anything. He hasn't done anything, man. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I do. They're on. Where's my guy? What's he doing? He missed. He missed! It's good. We like to see.
Ready to heal.
Okay, that was good. That was good. There we go. Those are the schmoves this guy's got on his hero. I mean, it's just a fucking time. What's supposed to do? To be honest, I think we're pretty happy to sit here on this lane. Yeah. Let's do this. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, dude, the tower's dying.
I'm going to take my time with them.
Good. Guess it's all good. Look at my QSR. Where is my guy? Like, what's he doing? Like, genuinely, where is he? I don't know where he is after that. I'm just like at the wave, doing my thing.
It's mine.
Trying to fight. They're both going on my. Look at that man. He's just over there. I don't know what he's doing.
Someone get that gun buff on the bridge.
What the hell is he doing? Where is he going? God, it's all wrong, lad.
I'm gonna regret that.
I'll pick them apart.
So he just fly around. Whee! Where's he? What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing, but he's literally. He's just jumping around. Where's he going, man? I don't know. I guess he's just giving me solo XP. Sure. That's the plan here. Fine. We'll just greet it. Let's lose an hour.
You're gonna die.
You hit one thing one time. You hit a stomp one time. We got it. Alright, come. I feel like that was it, but I don't know, bro. You can just press that one of them, man. They'll just die. Coming left. Go, 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 go. No, I'm Victor.
This is where you die. This isn't fun anymore.
Don't block me, bro.
They've taken our blue target.
Remember what I said? Go on, Victor. Okay, guys. Alright.
A blue walker is under attack.
They aren't worth the hassle.
Let's take out Lash.
Forgot to tell you.
Nice. Good ammo. We are
I
just
have
gonna
enough
ignore
soul
those
to get
guys.
something good. Not your blood.
You got me there.
Thank you.
We'll work all the day.
Feed.
Buddy. He's so fucking useless then. What did he just do? He just didn't do it. Ranta. What is he doing? He's just running around. Oh, fuck me,
A blue
dude.
walker is under attack.
Lash is here. Keep your wits about you.
Looking forward to hearing them scream. Make it quick. I love hunting in the city.
They destroyed the Guardian on Greenwich.
Guys! Why aren't you killing this guy? What? They're so fast, bro. My god, man.
Bye-bye.
Like, do shit, man! Like, do anything, bro! Like, you're so fast, man.
Just getting started.
God, he's so fucking pointless, bro.
He's under attack.
doesn't do anything, man. Oh my god, these fucking egg guys, man. I'm out, man. I'm not playing around with you guys ever again. It's all pointless.
Let's push yellow.
Just to get on that.
Don't let Mo and Krill grab you.
I'm just not getting baited by these guys. There's only two real other players in this game.
I have to go up the roof.
Black hole's ready.
My friend's survival is
They destroyed the Guardian on yellow.
That'd be great if you were ever in a position to do anything. You just waste all his cooldowns, it does nothing all game, bro. He's actually done nothing. He's stood there while other people killed somebody. What's that? Exactly,
They've destroyed
I don't know what my team is doing, bro. Please help me.
They're going to regret getting close to
With
me.
me, man. Why is nobody mid? Please, somebody. Put up waves.
Your blood. Manhattan is my feeding grounds.
Defend the stronghold.
What's going on?
I can't believe we were nervous about fighting these people.
Lash is around here.
Oh, is he? There's just nothing happening, bro. This guy's so fucking useless. That's so bad.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
They are just not. This is generally not good enough to win, man. This one's a little too much.
Must be
I
ready.
was on a unusual character.
Thanks for the pickup.
They're so fucking ass.
I can't help but notice you haven't dropped me off yet.
Well fought.
If I could, yours would be the only ones I would buy.
Defend the stronghold.
Almost feel sorry for them.
You do have a plan, yes?
Let's go to the herd.
Be careful! There's two of us!
Greenwich is under attack.
See you.
Never fucking mind.
This little ritual of yours is really messing with my job. I don't care what people say. Your designs at Fashion Week were inspired.
I see Lash.
You are the future of fashion, and I'm not just saying that to give you
Yeah, our
confidence.
fucking buddies are stacked right side for no reason. I don't know.
Are you actually
Not
going to
happening.
drop me off or just run around me? You do have a plan, yes?
I see great talent.
I don't care what
You guys
people
gonna-
say. Your
any-
designs at
we're gonna
Fashion
do
Week were
anything?
inspired.
Get him.
For me.
You do know where you're supposed to take me, yes?
I'm going to take my time with them.
York is under attack.
Surely. It's early. Early!
I see pocket.
Stay strong, buddy.
I see Krill.
Defend the stronghold. A green walker is under attack.
That's just dead.
They've taken our green walker.
Singularity's out. Let's take out Lash.
Bro.
They are always together. It's insane.
Let's take out Krill.
Defend the stronghold.
It's so bad. Ugh. Somehow this game is so playable even. Man, this game's so fucking bad, man. So shit.
Don't mind if I do.
Somehow this game is completely gone. Unfortunately, none of these guys are good enough to ever do anything. Not a matter of, is it theoretically possible for us to come back? Yes. Can these guys do it? I don't think so. I don't think so, man.
Professor,
Have
your
anything here?
work is as impressive
Not.
as it is.
I see the enemy.
Have fun, my
What are
darlings.
you doing? The fuck did you do that? You fucked up so bad, man. Just hold him, bro.
Don't go running off on
Completely
me.
terrible. So fucking bad, man. It's so horrible, man. It's just... It's not happening. This Dynamo ain't gonna win this game. This me ain't gonna win this game either.
I'm on my own out here. I need to be careful.
Yeah, just
Take my time.
significantly worse than the players on the other team. What I've seen overall.
They will return, and we must be ready. The rejuvenator is descending. Defend the stronghold.
It feels pretty.
Such arcane mysteries will be
I mean,
revealed
I guess
to you.
I was 1v2, so kind of hard to judge. Just say that.
Headed to yellow.
York is under attack.
I see Krill.
Play. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I see pocket.
Hey, they were like 3 on me. That's bad there.
Are you down for letting him have it? Because I'm cool with it.
I mean,
I'm not even gonna try.
it's not a matter of whether we want to or not.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even gonna bother.
Try your best.
Not dead yet. Stay back. Opening black hole.
Keep your wits up. Let's take out pocket.
Walker is under attack.
Hold up.
They've destroyed our yellow walker.
Can I play the? Why am I stunned forever, bro?
Surprisingly competent.
We need to stop them from progressing further.
That's the drifter!
They will return, and we must be ready.
Well, I'm just. I got it, guys. Actually, you got it, though. I don't know if I'm team though. I'm just. I got this. Holy shit, let me buy.
You are a caregiver,
This is so fucking.
and the King thanks you.
Hell.
As long as you're paying me, you can be as rude as you want, Tina. I see Krill.
Defend the stronghold.
Die, please. That's for the collection.
Why are you pausing, bro?
I mean, if he can get to 40k and like refresher, ult them, and all that stuff, you know. I mean, that's fine.
Girls on your asses, boys.
We just go on it. Run.
They're fighting here.
Just turn around. Leave them. They're dead.
Yeah, leave them, leave them.
Run.
Oh,
Just run.
they all use ults. So.
All of you turn around and run.
Don't let Mo and Krill grab you.
They'll never catch me.
Damn it, man. Whatever, bro. Whatever.
Here's your chance to shape
My teammates died 100 times. The game ended. They ran at me and I died. And nothing happened. What a terrible game.
Bye.
Distraction tactics.
Stop them from completing the ritual.
Yeah, I'm alright. Are they actually out? There's no way they're actually out. Right?
Defend the stronghold. They will return, and we must be ready.
Okay.
No one is
Distracted
better
two of
than
them.
us.
I'll take it. Somehow this game's still playable. But again, not the right. It's a bit much. That was a bit tough. Having a bad game. A really bad game. Yes, yeah. It's fine. That's not really the problem, to be honest.
New York will be mine. You were never untouchable. They took out Dynamo! Ready to give pursuit.
Oh, the hawk, the fucking Grey Talons in our base.
I go where I
Oh,
You can't stop me.
here's the bell. Not the dad. They're running me down. Just exploded. Nah. That was one of the worst trio of players I've ever seen. That's so bad. Makes you want to play Street Brawl. That kind of game. Line mode was just... Laning was, I would say, all wrong. I would categorize it. Laning was all wrong. Mid game was all wrong. End game was all wrong. Pretty much it. And I tried up left side. Should have known you never help the weak side. They're the weak side because they suck. Always help your strong side in the matchmaking. That's so true. Alright, we're actually on Calico this time. We're actually on Calico this time.
Billy's played slow.
I'm ready to get my hands dirty.
Farming up. I'm not trying to fight them. Drifted plus rat. Take it away, mom.
I should get some gear. They'll die by my hand.
Swing by anytime.
I see Warden.
There will be no mercy.
I see Warden.
Yep, tap in. Tap in, tap in. Ba, 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 ba. Unpause. Very well. Oh, look at that there.
Enjoy.
Excellent.
I don't know how you can be AFK
don't
in
know,
a fucking
like,
ranked
I'm
game.
a little bit more than the shoe roam. Let you take solo and roam around.
These are your final.
I see Warden.
They're about to be. Throwing gloom.
You wanna buy a mug to go with your gun?
Ava, darling. Are you ready to get to work? Meet your end.
We're not gonna be able to help.
The dark will claim them.
Gotta get that mystic buff. This word, get this word, so let's do it.
Ready to help.
He's just so useless, bro. He's just a fucking 7, man. I hate playing these fucking hyper carries. It's so boring, man. Like, you can't do anything. It's actually fine, apparently. This is the kind of stupid thing about it. It is generally fine. I mean, Trip doesn't do anything. Trip is just useless. Boxing.
Which is so weak.
Or actually richer than himself. Just goes to show you folks. Let's see.
I see Abrams.
Yeah, there's somebody here. I guess it's fine.
Shiv, grab his bag. It's 312.
I'll get as many as I can.
Oh, my bad, I didn't even notice.
It's everything I have. You played your part well. I always have an escape route.
Oh, we're back.
Leaping.
That's what you fucking get. That's what you fucking get. Nice and nice. Nice and nice.
It's just the warden there by himself.
We have enough greedy guys. You never do in these stupid fucking ranks, man. I shouldn't be able to do this. But I think I need to. For these level games. Even still. Started it.
Darling, you don't have a chance.
Oh, you're big man, man.
Well, it's mid lane getting something done. Their switches are trying to value.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I will weaponize the dark.
I'm boosting. I have everything. I got nothing.
You can't stop this.
I'm going to Billy. Watch out, watch out.
I'll be the last thing you see.
See the enemy.
Adieu.
Where is he, man? Oh, what was that? He's just a bear. Damn, I hate these 1-7s, man.
They've taken our Blue Guardian.
I hate playing with floating eyes, bro. It's so just brain dead.
There is no mercy.
I did.
Well, you do that.
Fine, bro.
If you guys want to bait him into green one, I'll be ready.
Let's go for a little stroll.
Got out.
If I'm going out on my own, I need to keep my...
Flash is over here.
Yellow.
Oh god, his voice is so funny. What the fuck? His voice is too funny.
Let's take out the drifter.
These are your final moments.
My Billy's just literally a random position. I don't know what he's doing.
Darling baby.
They've taken our Yellow Guardian.
Ow.
Our Yellow Walker is under attack.
What did he do?
Where did they go?
Why is he still standing there? What's he doing? He's just running. He's doing nothing. He's actually just off the map for the entire time, okay?
We have Rift coming in on yellow.
I'll get into position.
They've taken our Green Guardian.
There's like 3 people chasing me for no reason. Come here, hello.
Get it to 99. I'll just move on.
Our Green Walker is under attack.
Billy! Billy, come this way.
Shadows call and I'll answer.
Nice work!
Seven, what are you?
That guy says farming. Just hold till 45 minutes.
Headed to York.
Alright, bye. It was just like,
There's a reason I'm hard to catch.
least get the mid tower. At least get the mid tower, man. Like, go for something.
Time to die. Name them.
I see Warden.
Ready to have some fun.
This bitch got us from nowhere. Fucking gay asshole, dude.
There is no mercy.
I don't know these games, man. These games.
Time to earn my keep. I'll be the last thing you see.
Games are fine.
Such arcane mysteries will be revealed. Greenwich is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually fine. We do generally just have the 7. Like, if this 7 just kills everybody. Yeah. 45 minutes, we will win. Yeah. You better get the unstoppable 7.
Throwing gloom. Meet your end. Let's go for a walk, Ava.
They're dying again.
You can't stop this.
But they gotta kill as well. Why am I still fucking getting, bro? The gamers, the attention payers.
They've taken our yellow walker.
So left ownership, let's get him.
What?
They'll die by my hand. Oh, thanks for your help, Ava.
See the enemy.
It's coming in.
You need to hurry!
Appreciate the help. There is no mercy.
Your mind and spirit will be reforged.
You can't stop this. The gloom will take them.
Let's go Rift.
Headed to green.
He's got anvil, watch it.
Go, folks. They're coming. I'm out.
I'm backing out.
Back out, just back out. Turn around. Shift around. Just turn around.
Oh, blue, we're split pushing. We can do this, man.
Ooh.
They took out 7.
We doing this, bro?
Not everything needs to be subtle.
Oh, huge, it didn't matter. Let's go. Yeah, we got it. Let's go, push hard.
Hell yeah.
It's just Drifter and Page. Oh, no, run. Run away. He's cheating. He's using the high ground. I'll see you later, Dynamo.
The Drifter will kill us all if we don't stop him.
Let's see if they're prepared for this.
Stylish, I love it.
If that feline uses me as a litter box, I will haunt you. You do know where you're supposed to take me, yes? You need to hurry.
Really push me. Oh, Celeste is on you. Look.
I know who you are, but don't worry.
Ava, you are a
They're on green too,
dear.
watch out.
You do have a plan, yes? Careful,
Oh.
please! That thing may have 9 lives, but yours truly...
You guys have to go.
Let's get this show on the road.
They could be coming
We get
for me
there.
any minute now.
Thank you for helping.
Yeah, we did, yeah. Oh, yellow.
Hell yeah. No, screw yellow, it's fine.
Alright, bet. Let's go.
These are your final moments.
I have all 2, so you can just...
Ava!
They're not there. Ow.
I have to make this count.
Pull back.
I need your help. You need to save me.
Catching me.
I'm coming in.
I'm dead.
Headed to Greenwich.
Yeah, no, I'm dead, boys. Leave. Run away.
Seven's coming in. Big ult. Big ult from 7.
Big ult. You don't. That.
Nice!
what's his name? Abrams? Yeah, he's on board now.
Abrams is on the bridge.
Fred. Somehow.
I'm coming to green again. Got 20 seconds until my oh no. I'm holding here, I'm holding here, I'm holding
We
here.
have a bunch on green.
A green walker is under attack. A blue walker is under attack.
Oh, we did it, we did it.
You think you're better than me?
Page on the right, page on the right, page on the right.
They've taken our blue walker.
Catch me if you can.
There's 0-2 actually, that's right.
Not really a great game for Calico.
See the enemy.
I feel like with this team comp, character, I want it to be Billy. I guess it's Pocket actually.
I see the drifter. I see Warden.
Them whiplash.
I'm coming if they keep fighting. Green lane fight for 5 minutes.
I'll make them. Surprise! Thunder!
Souls, they're right here.
Why is the Billy just never come?
Meet your end.
Pick up the green hard, boys. Hella hard.
Greenwich is under attack. I want them to
There goes Rocker.
They've destroyed our
Not the
green
move,
walker.
Billy. Billy's just gonna keep fucking up.
Let's go for a walk, Ava.
I see the enemy.
Headed to green.
I see the enemy.
Alright, yo, let's play this fast as we can. Get that kill, good 6-6. Come back there so we don't have to be out.
They took the rejuve.
Be rewarded.
There is no mercy.
Headed to blue.
Oh, he tried it. Oh, he tried it.
Someone's using a noodle.
Why is this game so fucking hard, man? What? Is it always like this? Why do I have to lane with these guys, man? They're buying eggs. Fucking AFK, fucking 40-minute carries.
Ava!
Can't have the fucking support lane with these guys. I think you're supposed to dirtle together. Ruins my whole game. Kills my whole vibe.
Enjoy.
I can't leave them either, because I'm not good enough to solo. Sayonara. I mean, I'm not really doing anything. Just run. Just let him die. Just doesn't matter.
I'll get into position.
Let's go blue.
Just run. Run. I'm gonna distract them there.
Thanks for the pickup. For the record, I am under no obligation to report who delivered me until the end of the day. For the record, I am under no obligation to report who delivered me until the end of the day.
I see the drifter.
But don't go there. Don't go there. We're just baiting.
I can't help but notice you
like
haven't dropped me off.
1 minute or so.
Be careful! There's two of us!
I'm going back left side.
I
Don't.
can't help but notice you haven't dropped me off yet. What made you leave the Baxter Society? It was management, wasn't it? You do know where you're supposed to take me, yes? What made you leave the Baxter Society?
The rejuvenator has expired.
Alright,
Help Ava.
do it.
Someone here.
That feline uses me as a
Just do the
litter
errands.
box.
Do the errands.
I will
Just
haunt
do
you.
it normally. Even pipe.
Well, this day got a lot more exciting. Well, this day got a lot more exciting. A job well done.
Leaving.
Got it.
Here's your chance to shape your destiny.
Nice. Macro strategy. We coached the idiots through it.
Darling, you don't have a choice.
I see ward.
Oh, John not force at mid. I need to go with the left side. Yes.
Let's dance.
I'm not. Remember your place.
Big!
Ava.
Cut them down, Shiv. Your rivals are all dead.
Oh,
I'm going green, I'm going green.
Let's go. I'm like, no money with a story.
I'm getting green walker. That hits me now.
Can't die here. It's time to play. Catch me if you can.
Look at the rift.
Yeah, I got it, man.
It won't. That's fucking hilarious. Nice. Now we do have a 41k.
The rejuve's up to 11.
Yeah, the blade chill. Don't get the picks. Don't get picked. Calico.
Mid-boss has arrived.
I don't get that casting buff.
I see the enemy.
I'm getting the urn.
Yeah, they're going in.
Don't force it. Don't force it.
They can't run from me.
They're all fighting. Oh no, what's going on over there? Oh.
I don't know, just fucking ran in. I'll get rejuve again.
Headed to blue.
I see
No, they're not going in right
warning.
now.
The Hidden King's strength will be yours.
Oh boy, now they get it for free. Yeah, sure.
He's just full HP again. This stupid fucking
The
time.
Rejuvenator
Alright,
is
yeah, we played defensively.
Be careful. They have the rejuvenator.
defend the stronghold.
I may want to get back to the group.
You stop fucking telling them exactly what to do for 10 seconds and they all die. I don't know, man. I hate these games. These guys are so shit. I don't want to play with them. It's so annoying. They just don't do anything, man. Ugh, I just wander around and die. Does he have Mystic Reaver? Where's the refresher? It's so bad. It's so ass.
Meet your end.
Headed to Broadway. Chain gang's almost ready. Let's take out Paige.
Consequences once more.
Better catch Shiv.
Oh, man, these games, man. It's so
Headed this way.
It's just the matter.
Ava, you are a dear. I may want to get back to the group. Surprise! They took out 7.
Triple mana. Ships almost had it. This guy just like threw 5 times. Why? Why the throws? He fucked it up. They're just too weak, man. Just too weak. Just doesn't contribute anything. He's just too bad to win, man. He's just too bad to win.
It's all good.
He can't do it. Fuck me. Whatever.
No, that's not me. I tried to save you.
Nice. Alright, it's not great.
Time to move.
Must be ready.
It's a whiff, man.
The shadows call and I answer. Die, Abrams.
Alright. They wasted everything.
Throw them to me. Throw them into my own.
Defend the storm.
Where's my favorite man?
Would be more excited about a charred soul.
Thanks for joining Mummy at her job, Ava.
Are you well?
The streets are mine to prowl.
Well, it would seem I'm going for a run.
Try so hard. In the end.
You stat padding yourself? What the fuck?
I mean, we
I
lost.
saw you standing still for like the longest time in a fucking like little hidey hole for what?
We're dead. We lost, man. GG.
That was fun. Good game.
That guy sucked, man. That lash was horrible. And
God, I love New York.
keeps being let's put it this way. keeps being hard heroes on my team, and then they don't do very good. That includes me. He got the ball and then he fucked it up. Yeah, I would also crash out after that. I'd be like, you. God damn it. Seven also bad ults. Flash bad ults. Rainbow. They're okay. But you pick the press 4 hero and then you fuck up pressing 4. I mean, you lose. Your team loses too.
This lane. I want to go against Graves.
I'm fine with that. Oh!
Your past will catch up with you eventually, Calico.
Damn it, change the lanes.
But if you complete the ritual, the Hidden King can prevent it's kind of funny happening.
Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. I wanted her because she can't hit my turrets. There.
Going to shop.
Someone's gonna be bleeding on the concrete, and it ain't gonna be you.
Definitely just fly where you want, Chris. Lucky. I need your help. Dead. Shoot at that.
I'll take you down with me.
Dude, you gotta shoot at that. Another one of these, man.
Be careful, I'll be right back.
Little protection goes a long way.
I'm gonna run some boxes.
Okay, King. Man, this is so boring, man. Damage? Nope, missed all his damage again.
Oh, no time to make biscuits today, Ava. We have work to do.
I have to make it up somehow.
Let's go for a walk, Ava.
Sigh. Look at it. No. Oh.
Sorry, I thought you were there.
Shut up.
What the fuck was that? I was apologizing.
Don't worry.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see if they're prepared.
I see graves.
Try this.
Watch out.
Gotta build me some backup.
Thunder. You can't stop. Now that was quite lovely, wasn't it? Ava, you are a dear.
Man. 3 for 3. Just nothing happened in the lane. The games are tough. Got yanked though. Got that. Left side looks like it's going okay.
What's happening? Did you disconnect? Or is he just not here right now?
What? What's going on? Valve? Good thing's going good. Oh my god. Please. What the fuck? He just ran up. He ran up to that.
Check out Infernus.
Okay, man. Alright. The dynamo, man. I don't know.
Greenwich is under attack.
Hey, you're making history.
He's not helpable.
Meet your end.
Alright, I'm done playing with you.
Look at that belt.
for a little stroll?
I literally can't really do anything about that.
Nice, good.
What the? Where's... What? I was just not paying attention.
Calico, could you go help Furnace?
Darling, you don't have a chance.
I see Yamato. Dynamo is missing.
They've taken our yellow guardian.
Man. Feed Giddis. Noob Inverness. It's so fucking...
Oh, did you land straight onto their wall?
It's so...
Nah, she put a wall on the floor so my like slash didn't get her, so she just lived off one.
Oh, because of the delays of the damage?
Yeah.
Nina's unfortunately just free solo farming them, right?
The
I see Dynamo.
Look at everything.
You think I'm bad now? Wait till I get going.
Epic.
A green walker is under attack.
I cannot hear you. You're cutting in and
See
out.
Dynamo.
That's just nothing, man.
Let the
Like
king
crazy there. What the fuck was
strengthen
that?
you. Our yellow walker is under attack. They've taken our blue guardian.
There is no mercy.
Defend Greenwich.
Alright, fuck this.
Let's push York. Headed to Green.
Greenwich
that's
is
just
under
gone.
attack.
We got him pushed off it 3 times.
Let's take out Dynamo.
You have a good eye.
I don't know, man.
Catch me if you can.
On my way.
Thanks for the assist. I have a few tricks left. Still killing.
I know where to bring.
Don't push us.
I'm not, I'm backing up. There's 3 over here.
Yeah, that's why I'm heading up.
A green walker is under attack.
Oh, do I need to go...
Little bit of advice.
Not this. Need to go, this.
Mini's coming for you.
Disable, we have to go to disable everyone.
There's no situation I can't get out of. Oh, thanks for your help, Ava.
I'm running through it.
They could be coming for me any minute now.
Stopping it. What's up? We're gonna lay this for you.
Meet your end.
I know, I don't believe the radio is.
Where is everybody?
They're all
Pushing green.
blue or guardian and I didn't get there fast enough.
You went for
Like a
middle?
bad team
Whatever,
order,
man.
won that
Whatever,
easy.
man. Whatever, man.
Watch out, Seven. They're on you. They're.
Your kid under attack. The hidden king's power is yours
Fight it.
to wield. I see Yamato. Furnace of fire will only burn brighter.
This needs to work. I can't die here.
Who cares? Mirror's like half dead.
You did a lot of damage to it. That's good at least.
Man, it can stomp like so many times now. Stomp the shit out of me.
The Baxter Society has given me many gifts.
Emperor, I can just defend here if you want to go farm.
I got this. Yeah, I was gonna grab the.
Dynamo.
There.
Yeah, you know, this might be grabbing right now.
Work with competent people.
He's still there.
York is under attack.
Fuck, she's right there.
I was battling those skulls for you, man. I'm pressuring him again.
They've taken our yellow walker. Don't let the professor live.
Someone here.
Oh my goodness, I'm coming up beyond green.
Bought that off the Knickerbocker that was about to get his legs broken.
These are your final moments.
Headed to Broadway.
Thank you for the wall. We need to run. Someone else to show.
Time to die. Then you see.
Just run back. I'm dead.
That's wasted. That's wasted.
I said just run away.
Oh!
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Can you take blue?
Yamato is not to be trifled with.
It's just you, Cal.
Yeah, fight the walker. Fight the walker. Right up there.
I go where I wish. I'm ready to have some fun.
I'm green.
On the left. On the left.
I'm
On the
green.
left.
I'm green.
Pull back a bit.
The glue.
Fine, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Give me no. Give me no. Give me no. Give me no.
Try a lot harder than that.
Yeah, she does. She does.
Leaping.
What? That lasts forever.
Nice job, dude.
Good job, 7.
Help me.
Wait for this.
A blue walker is under attack.
Probably she's low.
Some of my favorite tools of the trade.
Geist is here.
The rift is still coming up here.
Can you come over here? The rest of the team? We go now, go now. Go now.
Dynamo is like,
No. You need to kill him before he comes back out though.
Broadway needs help.
Enjoy. The shadows call.
We're gonna die, Nice.
There's on the left.
I see Mina.
Or mid.
To prowl. They were evading. Death is coming.
Oh, got her. Ooh.
Let them weep, Lash.
I'm just giving them a buff so they can go fast.
Hell yeah.
Time to throwing gloom. The moment it's time to play.
They're all over here, left side. Orange should be free.
Like normal money with a story.
Oh, thanks for your help, Ava.
I wanna try and wrap on these guys. Real? It's too many.
Yeah.
Just back up, just back up.
Alright.
We got their own. They're just playing way far back.
Let's take
right
out
now.
Geist.
We can kind of just farm everything. Are they go on Billy? Are they on Billy?
Mina's also here to pick up.
I'm here too.
Taking over right now.
They're out. They're just backing out.
Keep defending blue.
They're scared as shit, man. They just ran away instantly.
Can we get someone to go push blue?
Yeah, I'm heading back.
I'm leaving yellow.
A blue walker is under attack.
You can't stop this.
Get my change on the air. No.
A boon from our patron. A green walker is under attack.
There's a few blue.
Let's take out Mina.
They destroyed the walker on Greenwich.
I'm backing up, Bill. I'm backing up.
Mina.
You good?
I'm just running. It's not worth taking that, it's 2.
I'm yellow again. They're still around here. There's like 3 or...
Let's take
There's
out
at least 3
Mina.
here. Oh, they're pushing this. Left side. I don't know why.
Oh, we got it. Nice job.
I'll be the last thing you see.
You set the stage.
No, that was Dynamo. And Paradox. That's a
Oh yeah,
very
Dynamo
dangerous.
and Paradox. This is a
Rift is
horrible
left
con
side.
to
Rift
try
is
to
left
do.
side. Boy.
I
They're in
see
the mid.
Paradox.
They're in the mids.
The dark will reign.
Fucking wall, man.
What the fuck? Can we real quick? I'm concerned. Does anyone fix this?
Gotcha.
He's just running it down at me. I'm fine.
Alright, I'm good. Thank you.
Surprise! Thunder.
We did mid now?
Now we have the best opportunity.
Yeah, let's do it. Just be careful of our Graves line, that's the only thing that can really fuck us.
You're gonna go for that rift, probably?
I have to go base.
I'm almost there.
They're probably gonna take it, but it's fine. Just take trade for mid.
Just start pushing over there. We'll be ready in time.
Okay, go on.
The Rejuvenator is descending.
I'm fucking sending it.
Too fast, did I get it? Why is it going so fast? Walk, Ava.
I was fucking so close. Fine.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
They could be coming for me any minute now.
Teehee.
Time to move.
I'm gonna go grab the urn. They're fucking fighting mid. What the hell is going on, guys?
Ooh, yeah, back up.
I need to run through.
Guys just fucking pushed crazy deep.
They all just showed up.
Yeah, they showed up at their base. How'd they get there?
Okay. Dude, I almost did the dynamo, he's so low. I got away fine. I'm okay.
It happens.
We might be able to push up with since we do have region.
Yeah, we should wait for it.
We need the waves and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going yellow.
I'll wait.
The streets are mine to prowl.
You do know
where you're supposed to take me, yes?
Buying an item, then I'm coming.
This little ritual of yours is really...
Who's ready for a 2 a.m. Metro ride?
I know who you are. Hello. But don't worry, I won't say anything. I want to...
For your pitiful lives.
Count Calico.
On my days, on my days.
She seemed rather down.
You're gonna have to do a hell of a lot better.
Nice! Wee!
Keep pushing, keep pushing. They're all dead.
Rejuve is almost down.
They're all dead right now, so let's just keep pushing.
Mid, yeah.
We can.
There is no mercy.
Get this guardian, get the guardian, get the guardian, get the guardian.
I'm just gonna end on this shrine to try to get
They only have one shrine
the
left.
elf of God.
Throwing gloom.
Cool.
I have to run him 100.
Graves and Dynamo are up.
Dynamo!
Let's get out, whatever.
I'm out.
If I'm going out on my own, I need to keep
And they're getting
slow down.
March, brother, too. Cool, let's go.
Get all those centers and stuff.
Yeah, get their camps and stuff.
-4.
Their blood will stain my hands.
Ah.
Let's go for a little stroll.
On to 7. Billy.
Paradox on me.
There's like the 2 or 3 here.
They're probably going to be moving as a pack right now.
Huh?
I hear Graves over here by herself.
Coming to you, McGinnis.
Just be careful. It looks like Yamado's coming over.
Watch out in furnace.
Enjoy.
It is up soon.
They come.
Here comes Yamato. Just be careful.
Calico.
My power is
I'm
absolute.
out. I'm out. Wasted that results.
Don't go into that.
Almost have E shift. Oh, I like with the cat dying again.
Dynamo.
Meet your end.
Great, not there.
I may want to get back to the group.
That Dynamo's got all of them.
Nice kill.
Thought you guys were supposed to be hard. Paradox is mission.
Mid, sir. Mid signed up.
Oh wait, it's still gone. My
Just
bad.
take it. We just take it.
10 seconds.
Jojo, how you says it?
Oh, we can kill our base.
Now to the left.
Put a heal right there for you.
It's time to complete the ritual.
Now they
Should be game.
Oh, they're backing out. They're backing out.
Kill them all.
Is it over?
And that's all of them.
Nice.
Happening all night.
Good job, guys.
Hell of a fight.
Hell yeah.
Calico, you should chill.
Okay.
Only way this was gonna end.
That was a fucking that was a trophy collector. Trophy collector done right there. We identified our role. 24 assists. Holy moly. Not that much player damage. Lots of participation though. Solid enough. Solid enough deadlock session. Let's get into the main dish. Let's switch gears. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 on the day. Not what you want to see. But I've been 2 and 1 on the other days. So it's kind of. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna go much higher or lower than my rank, which is not good. But I love playing Deadlock. But you know, those kind of games, you gotta just grind it. I don't really like that. Variety is the spice of life, you know. I like to play different games, try different things out. But even though, you know, we won't be climbing, I'm excited for the new rank system. The new rank system. But tonight, that's not what we're discussing. I close my door. Now you can hear all of the crickets and cicadas so loud outside here. I have to say, I feel like probably deforestation is to blame for the Zoomers not knowing about the bugs. Because the neighborhood I live in has just a ton of green, you know, public investment. I don't know. Whatever town council that runs this little section of Indianapolis has done a really good job of building out the trees and the green in the area. I'm sure there's some kind of explainer there that would be interesting to look at. I got the mini mustache. I got the mini mustache with my inside. I got the double mustache going on. Anyway, you can all hyper focus on that now. Oh. Yes, yes. This is just a lot of trees. There's a lot of trees, and there's a lot of bugs. It is what it is. It is what it is. There's just a ton of bugs around here because there's just, I don't know, 5 trees right outside our building, almost touching our building, and the bugs live in the trees, and so they're right there. So there's a lot of bugs, but they're usually fine. Just line your door and get lost and die. Speaking of getting lost and dying, tonight we have to run it back, folks. We have to run back to Chainsaw Man Rant for 2 reasons. One, I sort of confused myself on the narrative theory discussion, so I have to run that back for some corrections. But not overall. The thesis is the same about Chainsaw Man, but just some of the stuff in the background. And also, my shit fucking crashed hard during the last session, and also the VOD recording was nowhere near as high quality or detailed as I would like. Sure. Tonight, we're running it back. We're running it back. We're running it back with a new plan of attack. I'm actually recording the stream this time, so I will have the raw footage to actually edit. Why is the preview so ass? What is that? How about that? There we go. Tonight. Let's go. Here we go. This is it. This is the start of our final analysis of Chainsaw Man. If you know me, you know I've done a lot of Chainsaw Man analysis. I've written some. Oh. I've written some that have been enjoyed by some people, and some people have very much expressed to me that they like what I'm doing and they believe in what I'm doing. Which is cool. Which is cool. Now I can bring the chat in. Okay. Chat. Hello, chat. So many people have suggested that they enjoy my Chainsaw Man analysis. So this is for all the fans who've ever liked what I've written about it. This is it. It's taken me a little bit of consideration since the ending, since as is characteristic with this guy, the ending changed everything. You know, that's pretty sick. That's pretty good. You love to see that, which you do. It's really interesting and fascinating. A lot of people don't like how it's changed everything the way that it did. But I get it. Got erased, you know. So silly. And the big moment in my consideration of what the hell was that? What the hell was that? And you've seen it a couple times. You've seen it a couple times already. This thesis. This is the thesis we're going to be working through in this discussion. Chainsaw Man is about sex. Now, of course, people know that there's sex in the story. There's very infamous scenes, sexual scenes in the story. And, there's been tons of discussion about consent, sexual assault, sexual desire, intimacy, emotional connection, meaning, the kind of reaching for sexual fulfillment as a goal. They're in Chainsaw Man. But I mean this a bit bigger, right? Not just that this is a topic that comes up, but that this is what the story is considering. This is the main topic that is being analyzed and examined throughout the entire story. And I do think that that is correct. I think if you look at the whole thing, it is a story about sex. Which could be surprising to some people because there's not zero, there's very little sex that actually occurs in the story, although it is a frequent topic. So you might think, well, if Fujimoto wanted to make a story about sex, why isn't it about sex? Like, why doesn't that occur in the plot? But that's the interesting thing about it. Because although Chainsaw Man is about sex, it's about sex as it exists within society. So, like, what sex, sexual drive, sexual desire does as a concept within society, culture, politics, all of that. And that's why you don't really see the sex happening. In fact, it's very important that you don't see the sex happening, even though it is about that. Right, so it's about sex as a concept. And you might say, no. Sex, it shows up here and there. But really what it's about is intimacy, is the search for a family, the desire for a place in the world that Denji expressed, trying to be normal, trying to do what normal people do. Have toast for breakfast, go to school, do all the normal stuff. Have sex with a girl, as is Denji's goal. And for a while I thought the same way. This is actually a new development in my perspective. If you know me, I've been sort of on on the train that Chainsaw Man is political commentary. But now I don't think so. I think I actually, pulling back to this topic specifically and seeing how that connects with the character stories, the narratives in the world, and political commentary, I think I'm pretty confident about this here. Okay, so obviously that's a pretty big claim to work through because it's sort of a totalizing thesis for the entire text. So there's an entire text to look at here. But I think the easiest way to approach it is by looking at the beginning and the end. And that really clarified for me that, oh, this is what we're talking about the whole time, this idea is in there being discussed through the development of every storyline, and you see it bookend the entire thing. So let's talk about this. And this is going to start with, I think, something that's going to be really interesting, people. Man. Okay. See, it's lucky that we get to edit this afterwards because I'm actually recording it this time. And I tested the recording. Let me just get a new one. What was that? Huh? This thing's so finicky. Oh my gosh. What the? Let's talk the beginning and the end. Now our first point here is going to be chapter 1 is Denji's dream. Now if you're like me, you know what happens in this story way too much. But you may recall, and this is where people disagree, you may recall that the Denji said he wanted to hug a girl. In particular, his exact words are, I at least want to hug a girl before I die. Right? And for many people, this is like an important point of Denji's character. This right here, this is where you see, oh, what he really wants is just like a companionship. He's like lonely, you know, he just wants that kind of honest intimacy, right? And then at the end of the chapter 1, Makima comes in and then hugs Denji, and there's this big parallelism And it's very, very nice. Right, so the first chapter, the hug thing, and then Makima hugging him, and him being like, oh, it's like a dream. Super good symmetry. We love it. Thing is, this translation, the word hug, is like... It's not right. It's not correct. Unfortunately, it's not right. Now, it's not wrong. Of course, I'm not hating on my goat, Amanda Haley. Shout out to the greatest translator in the business. Got so lucky compared to like JJK. Although to be fair, anytime it's a lot easier to translate than JJK. No hating. Just about that. Gay yap. That's all I'll say. There's some gay yap that happens in that story. But no, Amanda Haley, this is, I think, the correct choice for the chapter because of that symmetry. You want there to be the hug. He wants to have a hug at the beginning. He gets a hug at the end. It's like a dream. That's the whole like beautiful symmetry in the first chapter's structure. So you want to preserve that in the translation, and so hug is the right choice. That's what you should do. But that's not what Denji says. Denji says, in the original Japanese, Denji says, daku. Daku. Which is the verb for hug. It does mean hug. And so, when Makima shows up at the end and hugs Denji, with this verb, the symmetry is there. But, right, it does mean hug. You know, this does mean hug. Literally. Literally speaking, this means hug. So, you know, we're generally like holding. Like hugging somebody, but also like a mother holding a child. Or it's a euphemism. That's right, folks. What do people get up to when they are holding each other? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. That's right. The specific word that the Denji uses when he says his dream is the dream that is like a pivotal piece of the symmetry that introduces Makima as a character. That word that Denji says is a euphemism. What's the euphemism for? Guess. And I want you to understand, this is not like it's a euphemism, but this is not a this is not oblique. I mean that is, it's not there's no question as to what Denji would be talking about. It's like sleep with, you know, literally speaking, it is a euphemism. But if you say those people slept together, no one thinks, oh, I wonder what he means, you know? Oh, is he being coy? Oh, hoo. It's not even a euphemism to the level of like, tee-hee, I'm not saying it, but I am. No, it's just like a slightly less graphic way of very specifically saying it, if the context is fitting. But here, the context is ambiguous. Ooh. So what this means, while the hug symmetry is there, you can also see in chapter 1 Denji wants to have sex. Then Makima shows up. That's it. I mean, you know. The rest is history. Right. And the thing is, the fact that both of those readings are possible, I think now, looking at Denji's struggle from the beginning to the very end and how it all goes down at the end, I think that the question of whether or not Denji is talking about sex or emotional intimacy, that ambiguity in this very first, dream that Denji's going after, I think it's important. And, well, let's think about the end then, right? Because understanding this ambiguity connects all the way to the end. Let's go to the end. This is not the very, very end, the very last chapter, but in the final chapters, we see end of the world when Denji can't stop chasing sex. World is devoured by reproducing bugs. Sort of sexual instincts apocalypse. Pochita saying, it's good you didn't get to have sex. So ham-fisted. So, like, my audience is so fucking dumb. They actually still didn't get it. He actually just said it. And I still didn't even get it. It's because you write weird, man. It's because you write weird, dude. It's fucking hard to understand, man. You're so weird. You're not even trying to make it weird, but it just is. Couldn't write a normal story if he tried. That's so true. That's actually so real. I don't think he was trying to, though. Alright, so here at the end of the world, at the end of the story, what's the big problem? Denji won't stop going after sex, he won't stop chasing sexual desire. And because he doesn't ever stop, he never turns to save the world. He just mindlessly goes after his goal like an idiot. And the world ends and everybody gets eaten by bugs. And then sex destroys the world. So he's just mindlessly chasing after sex, and then the world ends because of that. Oh, the tragic irony. Yeah, it'd be more ironic if that made any sense. I mean, it does make sense. It does make sense. And it pisses me off that it makes sense. And it pisses me off that bugs were a motif. What would happen if the Death Devil disappeared and there's just been bugs all over the entire fucking story? Yeah. Fine. Fine, but I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. So stupid. Everybody got eaten by bugs, man. Whatever. What an author. But you see it. You see it at the beginning. We have, baby's thinking about sex. And then at the end, he is destroyed by chasing after sex. Which is an interesting idea. That raises an interesting question. Was Denji trapped in his contract with Pochita of, he has to chase after sex? I don't think so. I think Denji misunderstood himself, what he wanted, and he misinterpreted his own desires. He read himself wrong, and it destroyed humanity. And Pochita helped him. You know what I mean? Because Pochita was just ride or die for Denji, that's it. But you see, Pochita, Denji can't help Denji. And that's why Pochita had to let him go. Had to set him free from the dreams. But not quite. That's not quite it. Because we have to look at the rest of the entire story. But you can see, here now, how there is sex at the beginning and sex at the end. And it's not, the act itself. It's the desire. It's the drive. It's the drive for survival. One of the primal instincts. You know what I mean? One of those feelings that's the foundation of everything that people do. Everything that living beings do. So, it's pretty significant. So this is the first part. The first thing that we're looking at when we talk about Chainsaw Man being about sex. Right? Chainsaw Man is about sex. Right, so the first point that got through to me was this reinterpretation, examination of the original text of chapter 1. Saying, this quest for sex, the dream of having sex, it's there at the beginning. It's part of the very beginning. And the Denji's confusion and misunderstanding within that of his own desires is also there. They're just in this one choice of one word, and then you see that tension, the ambiguity in that one word, then becomes an ambiguity that stretches through the whole entire story and that drives the whole thing forward. What does Denji want? Why is he Chainsaw Man? What is he after? And why is he impacted the way that he is by all the things that occur? That ambiguity that shows up in the very first chapter is part of that. It's the origin, and it sort of all spreads out from there, and that's the story. Now, we can go through where sex shows up in all the different arcs, but I want to leave that as an exercise to you. One, because it's a lot of going through the fucking story. And two, it's not subtle, folks. Right? This is a Gunner manga. There's just sexual stuff, even though sex itself. Does that only happen one time? I think it only happens one time. Shout out to Quan Chi. You know what I mean? Quan Chi is fine. Quan Chi was the one who really got roped into all this. That sucks. You know what I mean? The world can't just let a fucking lesbian live, man. It's always the same shit. It's always the same. Yuri will be free one day. Alright, but there's another thing about it that I find really interesting. That's again a big picture idea. So I'm gonna bring it in here, and this one's a little bit more long-winded. The connection here is a little bit more intense and has to do with some abstract ideas in narrative theory. And there's a lot of interesting things cooking here. I don't think this is, all by design on his end. I think this is sort of like a lot of ideas in the story interacting with each other, and he's sort of getting after how they're connected. I'm gonna try and step in and see what's in there, basically. But I do think the connections are established well enough in the text that it's sort of like, think about it, guys. Look at that. Don't you see the connections? But not as much of, as explicit as that word choice is in the first chapter. Well, what am I talking about? That's a lot of lead varying. What is the lead here? Okay. Let's talk about the erotic structure of Chainsaw Man. And let's discuss the connection here between sex and catharsis. Because one point of my idea that Chainsaw Man is all about sex is that there is a connection between Fujimoto's analysis of the personal drive towards sex and sexual fulfillment and the narrative cathartic cycle that underpins the heroic journey. So let's write that down. In Chainsaw Man, narrative Okay. This is something that happens in the story. Now, I think everybody actually knows this. So let me describe it a little less abstractly. That's like that's like the elevator pitch. For example, this is sort of the canonical example in the story. Example, in the Bat arc, that first arc, we're starting at chapter 1, we're just going arc by arc. In the Bat arc, first in part 1, Denji wants to touch breasts. Tits. Touch tits. Another one of Fujimoto's exquisite word choice there. He wants to touch tits, right? This is his heroic drive, right? This is his goal. This is what he's after. Will he get it or will he won't? Right? It is part of the heroic cycle. Right? If you know about the heroic cycle, it is what it is. The hero has some goal, some call to adventure, their dream. Then they go pursue it, and they get all tangled up in some nonsense, and there's a climactic fight. Leads to rising tension. Tension in the narrative. And then there's a climactic fight. Resolves the tension. This whole process is what I would call a cathartic rise and fall. Right, so in the structure of storytelling, I'm going to pull up my paint here. Blah, blah, blah. Need to put this in. Okay, in narrative structure, guys. This is called the cathartic cycle, and there's lots of different opinions on it. How am I doing that? Do it this way. Pretty much is the idea. Is that the story starts, and if we're talking about a hero's journey, right, this is where the call to adventure happens. So this is Denji being like, I want to touch tits. And this is like meeting Aki, and Power shows up, and Makima's like, you gotta go with Power, right? And then Power betrays him. Oh my god, the Bat Devil's gonna eat her. Denji tries to save her, fights the Bat Devil. Holy crap, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you know, he dies, he wins. Oh, boom. And then here comes the Leech Devil, and then Aki comes in and saves the day. And maybe I messed up the exact placement over here, but you see what I mean. It actually gets more and more exciting, and then it sort of gradually cools down. It's like a cooling down period once the big resolution is over. There might be some twists and turns, but it's all the getting back down to the baseline, you know, back down to Denji and Power alive. You know, everything's, the new characters have all been introduced. So we're back down to the baseline. We're going on to the next thing, and then the story has progressed a little bit forward. Is the idea here is that this process, building tension and releasing it in the narrative, is the cathartic cycle. Like this process of building attention, building up the year, releasing it as point by point the story as you go through, you know. You have the climactic fight and you have the denouement. And one thing about this is that this is not the universal nature of stories. You know what I mean? This is one way to structure a story, and it is a very popular one. And I want to discuss that fact a little bit. But what I'll say is that this arc here is not, it sort of transcends one narrative form or one medium even. This shows up all over the place. Now, art has a ton of variety. You know, art is very broad space. Like, not everything works like this, but this shows up a lot. It shows up in music. It shows up in stories, as we mentioned. You can even see it in parts of like composition theory. So like leading the eye along an interesting path. The path, you know, it's not as interesting. Oh, and then it gets towards the lighter stuff, and oh, boom, oh, and then here's all the most exciting, interesting parts of this picture to look at, and then it sort of, you know, splays out into the full canvas, and then they've got the full picture, and their experience of reading your composition has now followed this cathartic arc and created that feeling that is cool. And that some would argue, and some have argued, is the whole point of fiction. And I've seen people say as much in response to Chainsaw Man Part 2, which is where it gets very interesting. But one thing to say about this is not how all art is. All art is not fixed by this. But this is some kind of, you know, this structure has some kind of gravity in the world of creative expression. This feeling of that feeling, of course, that is catharsis. Right? So catharsis is strongly connected, I'll put it this way, with popular and this has been a point of discussion and contention since the idea of catharsis was created way back in the day, back by the Greeks. Ancient Greek stuff, you know, Odyssey is topical right now. If you're watching this around release, catharsis and its connection with like making stuff that people like, making stuff that riles people up, you know, gets the crowd excited. Well, the way you do that is by having them feel that cathartic tension and then release it. And back in the ancient times, they basically thought this was like a bad thing, and then Aristotle had the kind of angular take of, well, if you feel the bad things in fiction, then you cannot feel them in real life. So you have the excitement of violence on the stage, the excitement, the rising action of the violence, the fight and the kill, and then it comes back down. You can have that on the stage, and then people, you know, they got the rocks off. Then if they're gonna start a fight, they're like, I don't need to start a fight, you know. I just saw a guy die, basically. So I've already expressed that emotion. I'm all good. I got the lead out. You can't rile me up. I'm not going to settle that debate here. It doesn't really matter for our purposes. The main point is, this is known to be like the juice that gets people excited in the story. When you see Brandon Sanderson talk about it, he talks about it like promise and fulfillment, right? And when you introduce a story thread, right, because in complicated stories, there's more than one thread going at a time. This is like the arc of one story thread, but you might have, one story thread going and then another one going slower, following the same arc over a longer period of time, and all these things interweaving with each other, and it's a diagram that is a single line. Let's just say it does not capture all the complexities of writing a story, but it is like definitely in there for sure. Well understood to be connected. I mean, this is like Brandon Sanderson calls this a promise and a fulfillment, right? So one story thread is like, ooh, there's a mysterious guy going on, and the mysterious guy, he shows up and does something, and then here it'd be like, oh, the mysterious guy's identity gets revealed. And these events in this story thread could be spread out across the larger plot, right? But like one story one piece of one story is like a promise and a fulfillment that builds that tension and then resolves it for the audience, so they're like, wow, I was waiting for that. That tension that I've been holding in my reading is released. Okay? And that is what you do to make popular fiction understood to be like what gets people riled up since all the way back. Okay. Now, just think for a second. Just pause for one moment. And look at this. Look at this diagram. Can you think of anything that happens over the course of a human lifespan where like the vibe of the tension and release, development over time? It's like this. Does anything come to mind kind of like war? Releasing the tension? Anybody think of anything? Me neither. Point being, right? Catharsis is... Well, it should be like this. Sex is a form of catharsis. Now, of course, in the ancient Greek times, they were all into like the abstraction is the real thing. And so like they thought catharsis was like the thing. Because there's like catharsis, not just sex, also like being hungry and then eating food. Having to go to the bathroom and then, doing it. You get that tension and release. Having an ache in your muscle and then stretching it. Tension and release, right? And the release of the tension feels good. The tension builds and then is released, and that's the good feeling. And there's something to that. But there's also something to the fact that, like, sex is like a thing, a significant thing. A thing that is fundamentally significant to us in a way that other things aren't, because it is one of the two survival instincts. There's the fight or flight, that is like stay alive. There's like eating, hunger, that's like stay alive. Sleeping is a part of stay alive, breathing, all these instincts that just keep you alive and keep you safe, running from danger, hiding, fighting, getting food. All these things that you just do instinctually. Although humans require education, it's a whole thing. Whatever, we're not gonna get into it. But yes, these survival instincts. The other side of those is the one that keeps the species alive. So there's like the survival instincts on the individual level, and then there's the survival instinct on the level of the entire of, you know, those who come after you. Keeping the species alive. It's becoming less popular these days as the species loses popularity with itself. Fuck these guys, you know? You know what I'm saying? Do what I'm saying? I think you do. Right, but, you know, no questions asked. Sex is under the umbrella of catharsis. So the connection between sex and catharsis, that's not, Fujimoto didn't come up with that, neither did I. That's been around since the beginning of its existence and the discussion of its existence. Well, this is regarded as one of its forms. But in sort of a more modern, post-Freudian world, right, where we think about how much of the human psyche is centered around sex. The idea that this is all rooted in the sexual desire. That this cathartic drive is founded on that sexual catharsis. That's an interesting idea. And for Denji, okay, cathartic arcs are sexual. Right? Denji's always chasing after sexual gratification. And then it takes a left turn every time. But you know, in like we just did, let's do Reze arc, right? Here Reze shows up. Reze, the cinema date here, right? Meets her. You know, date with Reze at the school, and in the pool here, you know, then the big fight. And then end. Right? Rip Reze. Or is she? Reze believers, you don't have to give up at all. She's actually completely fine. She's actually just alive, straight up. That's awesome. But yeah. But what is he going after in here? He is following woman. He is being sexually manipulated by women. You know what I mean? You know, the pool, right? The sexual manipulation. It's Chainsaw Man. It is what it is. And then, no sex. Pretty much. Right? He follows a woman, he's lured in by her sexual wiles. And then something happens. It messes it all up. And it's a big climactic thing. I mean, that's the whole damn story, ain't it? When you think about it, it makes it sound like a really dumb story. But if you take the topic seriously, it actually is quite interesting. Because, okay. You see that, right? Denji's cathartic arcs in the story are literally sexual. He is literally chasing after women because he wants to have sex. That's his dream. And they come after him and they seduce him. And they bring him in. They get him with their wiles and, you know, the whole Himeno thing. She was blacked out, fucked up, no good, right? And then Denji's like, no, this is not right. And it's like, yeah, go Denji. But then he gets tricked by Rinse again. And he's, oh, she's naked with him in the pool. Of course he's fucking, you know, he's like, how's he gonna resist that? You know what I mean? How is he gonna not follow the woman with their sexual wiles? And then instead she tries to kill him, and then it's all, and then Makiba was the real evil one in the end. The Makiba was the real evil one at the end. What a good story. International Assassin's arc is an exception to this, and probably an interesting one to discuss. But overall, our story. Denji generally follows a woman as the rising action, and then something happens to upset their, you know, the furthering of their relationship. Got Denji's after because he's horned up. Let's be honest, it's about sex. Okay. So why? So we have something pretty interesting here, right? There's an inherent connection between the sex and catharsis in and of itself. Denji, his cathartic arcs are sexual in nature. He wants to touch breasts, and then he does. He wants to have sex, and then he gets manipulated by all these women who offer it to him. And those are the nature of his cathartic arcs. Right? So let's think about this. Why is Denji trapped in his... And why make it... That leads to two, like, sort of big questions. Big questions that a lot of people got frustrated by, I think, at some point. Where they were like, why is this keep being about sex, man? We're trying to move beyond the sex thing. Well, that's where you got it wrong, because that's what it's all about, folks. But why do that? Why is Denji trapped? He's trapped because he is Chainsaw Man. And in fact, that is the trap. Okay? Now we have to remember what happens in the story. Denji is Chainsaw Man. Him being Chainsaw Man is a part of Makima's plot. She turned him into Chainsaw Man by manipulating him, by trapping him with sexual wiles, with that sexual desire. So he is trapped because he is Chainsaw Man, the superhero. So here's where we get into one last thing. The material conditions of the production of manga. I love Chainsaw Man, but I love art so much. It's so interesting. It's a place where all of these ideas that aren't connected normally can get connected. And Fujimoto does a really good job of beautifully, insightfully drawing together all of these different things into one coherent narrative. And it even happened in part 2, but you guys just don't like the story structure because it's fucking too funny. It's funny, but it's making fun of you, so you know. That's never fun. Anyway. How is manga produced? Okay, so this also connects to the cathartic cycle. The cathartic arc is not universal in general. However, it is universal in Weekly Shonen Jump. And that's a rule. This is a rule. It's a known rule, right? If you are going to write in Weekly Shonen Jump, you will be writing shonen, and shonen and Weekly Shonen Jump, they work like this. And it's not because, you know, everybody wants to do that who's in the magazine. Although if you sign up for the magazine, you know what you're getting into. But this is, it's not all following women, although there are a lot of women as goals, as many feminist scholars have written about in their day. But the reason that's universal is because this is what the Weekly Shonen Jump editors believed in at the beginning, and then, of course, Japan, so tradition maintains, right? Even though plenty of stories without this kind of arc have done well. For example, this is like not a very good description of Hunter x Hunter. It doesn't really make that much sense to think about in terms of what's it called? Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's kind of all over the place with its narrative structure. Wasn't in Weekly Shonen Jump, right? Asano and Neo stories are basically never like this. Oshimi stories are basically never like this. Which Atelier is, you know, in line on rails. It's sort of kids media in that sense. It's supposed to be easier to process. There's something about it, you know. My thing is a little bit like, yeah, it's like humanity is kind of programmed to be in line with the cadence of their survival, of the instinct that they have, the emotional cadence of how the species continues to exist. That is built in there, and thus the species exists, basically. But regardless, you know, it is well understood to be like good for being popular in Weekly Shonen Jump. The goal is to be the most popular. So they just say, this is the most popular kind of story structure. You can do whatever the fuck you want in the art magazines. You come in here, you're writing all right. You know what I mean? You want the money? Well, it's not for free, you know? Okay. So there's that. In Weekly Shonen Jump, the cathartic cycle is not meant to end. Luffy isn't gonna find the One Piece very quick when we set off on the beginning of One Piece. right? It's gonna be a while. Why is it gonna be a while? Why does it take so long for these fucking Weekly Shonen Jump heroes to reach their goal, to complete their catharsis, to get off the ride, to achieve what they want? Why does it take so long? That's because it's the author's job to keep writing. They need to keep writing it to make money. And that is also true of Weekly Shonen Jump. They need these authors to keep writing so that they can keep making money. And we all know how it works. They just fucking spin that shit out. They just let it trail off into irrelevance and get really shitty and just say, keep writing more. Don't end the story. More arcs, more arcs, more arcs. And I mean, it's a pretty good gig in a lot of ways. So you're motivated to keep doing it. Money. Material systems of control. That is why Weekly Shonen Jump heroes are stuck. They are trapped in this cycle. They are trapped in the heroic cycle according to the material plans of the people that control them. Are you seeing it? Are you getting it? And within that cathartic cycle, heroes, they have their heroines. They're after something. They're after sex. Why sex? Well, it's tied right into the catharsis there. It is that primal catharsis, that original catharsis. It shows up. The hero plus heroine. That connection, that story tension, that's what it's all about. That's what the stories do to manipulate the hero, who is also the reader of the story, the person that the individual imagines himself in. So you are shown a vision of a world where guys go after girls, and that's the heroic thing to do, and they just keep doing it. And the reason that they just keep going and never give up and never stop is because there is a system behind them that is manipulating them to keep fighting. Weekly Shonen Jump heroes don't keep fighting because they really are motivated to just keep going. They have to keep going because of a material system that maintains their role. And that's what happens to Denji. Makima manufactures this material system, this system of goals, this system of drives. This system that is fundamentally tapping into his sexual drive to keep him engaged with this cycle. And it's doing it because of this sinister plan outside of that story. The story is a construct that is being manipulated around the hero, trapping him, and manipulating him to conform to the goals of this system. Right? So our human drive for sexual catharsis is used to place us in cycles of manipulation And the hero in the shonen hero within this system is trapped in that. And his being trapped in that is also a weapon of manipulation turned on masses via mass media. As, again, that's just what happens. That's literally what happens to Denji in Chainsaw Man, right? He is transformed into Black Chainsaw Man by Makima to show him as a hero to the people so that the people get less afraid of him, so that Chainsaw Man gets weaker, so that Makima can defeat Chainsaw Man and take control of him forever. To take control of him forever. That is the plot of the story. She builds a material system around Denji to manipulate him, destroy him, control him, by making him a hero in mass media. So people are manipulated by the hero mass media. The heroes themselves are trapped within that framework. That framework is built around the material goals of this larger system and the individual perversions of the people involved, like Makima wanting to control Chainsaw Man forever. So you've got horrible Kafka-esque material mechanisms on the one hand, and then within that you just have sick freaks doing sick shit. Right? And what is that supposed to be? Well, it's kind of the manga industry. It's kind of the hero that Denji is. The hero that Denji is, and the story knows that Denji is. That's why the story works the way that it does and is so full of the narrative awareness that it is a narrative. That sort of, it's not fully metatextual, but it's like, ooh, it's as close as you can get. It's nudge, nudge, wink, wink. This is a manga. You know what I'm talking about? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I'm writing in the pages of Weekly Shonen Jump. Look at me. You know what I mean? Pretty much. And so he does the Weekly Shonen Jump thing in Weekly Shonen Jump, and he has a point to make about this thing that is in Weekly Shonen Jump. He's like, look at the sexuality baked into this cathartic cycle that we have built in the pages of Weekly Shonen Jump. Look at how that relates to young men's conception of themselves and what it really means to act like a Weekly Shonen Jump hero. What these stories really are and what they represent about the world as we understand it. And look, we cannot have this connection being necessarily aspirational, but being analytical and looking at how the cycles that exist in the hero story connect to the cycles that we see in our world, the ones that trap us and break us down and manipulate us according to our cathartic desires, such as the system of Weekly Shonen Jump publishing, which is pertinent to comment on because this is a story in Weekly Shonen Jump. You see what I'm saying? It all, it's very nice. When you think about it as all of this stuff connecting back to sexuality, then that gives you like this center point that lets you go through the whole story. So looking at the story structure, you see it. Looking at the specifics of the text, you see it. Looking at the analysis of gender, the analysis of queerness, and all these other things, all the political commentary, you find it all in there, and this is one example. Okay. We've got about an hour of raw footage here now for this first analysis, so I think I'm going to leave it off there. And we are going to continue talking about this next week as well. Yeah, very nice, you know. It's a nice little thing. But this is all just part one, right? As a preview. What are we getting in next time? This is part one. This was Reze. This is power. And part 1 basically follows that arc, and it's like Denji being trapped in this cathartic cycle. He's trapped in it because it's never truly satisfying. Very Buddhist, you know, the cycle of samsara vibes there. Never gets true satisfaction, so we always keep chasing. God is always chasing after that ultimate catharsis of sexuality, never satisfied with the next best thing, so he just keeps chasing. And so he is trapped as the hero is. And that is the hero's fate, because the hero is the hero. That's why the hero is the hero. That's what the hero is for. That's part 1. And it continues into part 2, but it looks different. Very different. It looks so different that it deserves a much more in-depth and careful consideration than I can give it starting from now after an hour of recording. So that's it for tonight. That was the beginning of the Chainsaw Man analysis through the lens of sexuality as the overarching theme. Thank you everyone who stopped in for the live stream. I see a few people popped in and checked out what's going on. Hello. Love to see some live people stopping in. All the VOD watchers, thank you as well. This will actually be video form this time, because what I said is more accurate and the quality of the audio should be a lot better. So we're going to work on that production over tomorrow. I was planning on doing this much earlier in the week, but I had a bunch of computer issues. We fixed them, but delayed everything by like a day and a half. Ugh. And then I was like, nah, this VOD does not have good enough audio quality, and I need to change all my settings anyway. Yeah. Whatever. Inside baseball. That's it for the stream. That's it for the video.